Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Adam Haris bin Syabab Harir, and this is
My name is Muhammad Fahmi bin Mufairah Aswad.
so today we're going to discuss about what is the best way to protect our environment. So Faris, what do you think is the best way to protect our environment?
Well, in my opinion, the best way to protect our environment is by planting trees. This is because trees can be the shaders of the heat that produced by the sun and can protect us from the heat. And trees also can absorb the carbon monoxide that released by the factories and others like the cow manure and also transportation and it also can reduce and it also can avoid the earth's ozone layer become much more thinner.
Well, I agree with you. Planting trees is to protect our environment, but in my opinion, I really think that reducing plastic waste is one of the great way to protect our environment. This is because there's a lot of plastic that been used by humans in daily life, such as plastic bottles and shopping bags and food packaging. So this overconsumption of plastic will end up in the landfill or the sea, and this will lead to water pollution and also trash, a mountain of trash in our earth, and this will obviously affect our environment and also the human health. So
Well, I actually agree with your point. Well, my another point is by using public transportation. This is because if a lot of humans use their own personal transportation, such as motorcycles and car, it will produce a lot of carbon monoxide, which is the reason why our ozone layer, the reason why our Earth's ozone layer become much more thinner. So, by using public transportation, people will use it and avoid the production of carbon monoxide that released to the air.
yeah, I agree with you. By using public transportation, it can reduce the production of carbon monoxide. But I also think that recycling waste is one of the best way to protect our environment. This is because by recycling our waste, we can reduce the garbage and trash that gonna end up in the landfill. So the thing that we can do is by using by recycling our waste, we can reuse the material that we use instead of throwing it out and not using it ever again. And by this, we can collect the waste that we use and reuse it and recycle it back to make a new things. And this, at the same time, will reduce the waste that is produced by us. And this also can obviously have to protect our environment. Go on.
Well, I think the most important point for my opinion is by planting trees. Well, because trees is a key component for the environment to stay healthy. It's because a tree can produce food for the other animals like squirrels. The tree can become the house of the squirrels, and the fruit can become the source of the apples like produced by the oak tree can be the source food for the squirrels.
I agree with you, but I think by planting trees, it take a long time to have an effect, and also take a lot of effort, equipment, and also special equipment to done this, because planting trees is not an easy work and it cannot be done by many people, all people. But if you look at my point, which is recycling waste, it could be done as a habit or lifestyle that everyone can follow, because this doesn't need any special equipment or a lot of effort to be done, because all you need to do is by recycling your trash and or garbage. You don't need to do it yourself. You could have given the trash to the recycling place, right? Yeah. So I think my point is the best because this doesn't take a lot of effort and also can be done by many people, especially child and especially child.
Well, I actually really agree with you with your opinion.
Yeah. Well, I think we both agree that recycling waste is the best way to protect our environment. Well, I think that's the end of our discussion. Thank you and Assalamualaikum.